The Red Cross War Memorial Children's Hospital in Cape Town treats thousands of children annually, some with life-threatening diseases. But the patients here have found a unique way to share their stories.
Hi bookworms! First off, I'm going to start off by telling you how my week was so far.
In today's traffic, there are roadworks on the N1 inbound, left lane closed, no delays.
The IEC will officially announce the results of the general elections.
For the RX Radio Sports Report, I'm Nuranisha.
This is where the magic happens, RX Radio, the first radio station in the world presented by children for children, live streaming from a hospital, broadcasting 24/7 from music, podcasts to radio diaries. The radio station is the brainchild of station manager Dr. 𝗀𝗶𝘆, who has worked in child healthcare for 35 years. He has started 2 other community radio stations in Africa, but working with these children brings unique benefits.
We started this radio station to provide children with the opportunity to have a safe platform so they can talk about things that are important to them.
RX Radio went on air in 2016, transmitting audio and images through the hospital's internal television system to all wards. It also live streams on the internet and an easily downloadable app.
What makes this radio unique is that we are working with children that are sick, that are chronic patients in the hospital, and have the most unbelievable, extraordinary life experiences.
We broadcast 24/7, so programs are generated by the children. They conceptualize their own shows. We just help them to just be creative in this. So we guide them in the scripting, the research, in running the desk.
Children and their siblings who want to be presenters attend a workshop which introduces them to the world of radio and helps them get comfortable in the studio. With her radio and media training, Noluyolo Ngomani helps them to find their voice.
So welcome guys, let's do an icebreaker.
Ooh, alela. Ooh, alela. So far, RX Radio has trained 83 reporters between the ages of 4 and 18.
Remember, as a presenter, you are telling a story when you're doing your show.
I've always been a shy person. Like when I started being on studio, I'd always say my mom must not come because I'm just not going to know what to say and what to do. Now I can say, Mommy, you can stand there, you can watch me. I'm not going to feel shy or anything. So it had given me self-confidence.
As a baby, 15-year-old 𝗀𝗃𝗃 Counter contracted meningoencephalitis, an inflammation of the meninges and brain. She has never been able to walk and has limited use of her upper body. RX Radio has given her an opportunity to express herself.
That was 𝗀𝗵𝗶𝘀 playing just now, and now we're going to have an interview with 𝗀𝗃𝗃.
Good morning, guys. I'm 𝗀𝗃𝗃, and I'll be interviewing So regarding the RX Radio newsletter. How was putting the newsletter together?
It was amazing working with these kids.
To be a presenter on RX Radio, you need to be a good listener. You can't go there all nervous because you're not going to know what to do, and you're going to have a brain freeze because that's going to be a disaster.
If you want to know what the child feels or needs or knows or wants, ask them. And the radio station is providing them with that tool.
I'm Samaya Matthews, and I'm 12 years old, and I like to read and write, and I also like stationary things.
Hello, I am Agena Matthews. I am 8 years old. I have a heart condition.
Did you learn anything this week?
Yes.
So what did you learn?
Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
How are you guys doing today?
Well, excited to be on the radio.
What is amazing is to see the fun. And what is amazing is to see how this radio station is starting to contribute to the healing process of these kids.
Every second Friday, as always.
Ultimately, we're trying to make sure that the child here in this hospital doesn't get lonely and they get to have fun and be entertained while they're trying to deal with their condition.
I'm JC and welcome back to Mama Africa on 𝗀𝗃𝗍 Radio by and for children.
So do you watch it as well? So you see them in the studio?
I see it and I listen the way they talk about how to save water, how to wash your hands. They tell sometimes stories.
In Durban, it is sunny with a high of 24.
8-year-old 𝗧𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗶 and his older brother 𝗀𝗁cie, who is 18, suffer from hemophilia, a hereditary condition that impairs the blood's ability to clot, resulting in excessive bleeding and bruising.
The things I can't do because of hemophilia, I can't play with these children outside, they're very rough.
One of the biggest battles was I have a strong passion for soccer and hemophilia prevents me from playing.
My show is called Tackling the Outdoors with Jessie.
Siraj, what's your favorite outdoor activity?
I actually like camping the most.
The radio station allows children to communicate with each other with the same illnesses and even different ones. I'm very fortunate that I'm still able to move around and do things because I always felt that it's unfair that I had this condition, but when I walk into the cancer wards, I can understand that I'm better off than most.
2 years ago, 12-year-old Rowan Pierkowski contracted acute myeloid leukemia. It's a rare form of cancer that could be terminal. Only 50 out of every million children may get it.
That was very bad. I felt nauseous all the time. So I've got 2 scars right here, and yeah. So I was very sick at most of the stages, but then it got better towards the end.
Do you think it was a good experience for you to work here?
Definitely. I had people that were sort of in the same situation as me, and I could talk to them about it, and everybody like Wayne here and Chris and Gabs, they were all here to help me. So I'm Rowan Pierkowski, and I'm a reporter for RX Radio, and I'll be interviewing Candice and Thea.
How much power do the kids have at RX Radio?
Well, quite a lot, because when you have your own show, then you start choosing who you want to interview, and then you write down your own script.
10-year-old Nazira du Toit has Charcot-Marie tooth, or CMT, which affects the nervous system, causing a weakening and loss of muscle tissue. Physiotherapy helps to manage the disease. Nazira presents alongside her sister, 𝗀𝗧, who is 11.
Now, so I'm super hungry. Nazira, how was your week so far?
Well, my week, hard, also a little boring.
Was it scary for you when you started?
Yes, I was very scared and nervous. I never wanted to speak, but then I got used to it and then I decided to speak.
What is your show about?
Our show is called Books and Breakfast with 𝗀𝗧 and Nazira. It's aimed at getting young children to get them to love literature as much as I do.
What's your favorite thing about being a presenter on air?
My favorite part is generally just the speaking, because I can speak forever, whether it's live or recorded or vox pops or promos. I just love getting behind the mic.
So, as usual, we have Nali Bali, Takalani Sesame.
We were recently nominated for the Radio Liberty Awards. 𝗀𝗧 Books and Breakfast, which I produced, got nominated for the Internet Radio category, and they got to be finalists. Unfortunately, they didn't win, but we're proud of the achievement. And I was inducted as the Bright Star.
What was it like to be nominated for an award?
We were the youngest ever to be nominated. All of the other nominees were actually adults, so I think it is a very big deal.
And if you're here in the hospital, you can listen on Channel 10.
The dream, very simple, is to reach every single hospital with a pediatric ward in South Africa.
But you put on quite a show. Really had me going. I'd like to say to the kids that if they have dreams, they must not give up on their dreams. Follow your heart, and if there will be consequences, just conquer them and be good and peace out.
It's the second time that my show was gonna be running, and we got some great interviews.